people walk down the street with boom boxes.
New York area.
Gen Z have no idea what this is.
Oh, it's a relic to them. It's a relic to them, bro.
No idea.
And it still works. That's the best
That's
part.
the crazy part about it.
It still works. Like, literally. And it's crazy too because I love that sound. So I actually made a tape with that sound.
Yo, when I was a kid, I used to put it up to the radio and make a little mixtape.
You know?
Absolutely. Yeah, I made so many of those.
Yeah. And so say for instance, right, like.
What year you born?
1991.
That's why.
90s baby.
Yeah.
I'm 92.
I'm 88.
88?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Oh, older than you, bro?
I'm 88.
Yeah, I mean.
Yeah, technically.
Technically,
No, I am 90.
1990.
No, 88. Sorry. 88, 90, 91, 92. Yeah.
Alright, well, there's
Everybody
the
90s babies. Okay.
80.
But grew up in the 90s.
But 88 though?
I mean,
80s?
She really little.
I'm a
Gangster. That's gangster. Yeah. I will never disrespect the
First
80s.
tip can say 80 something?
What?
okay.
Oh,
Yeah, that's gangster.
That's hard. That's hard.
80s babies, y'all are some of the coolest people.
Built different.
Yes, very different.
It's built different.
Very different.
I can see that. I can see that.
Yeah, man.
You got to really experience. Michael
Yeah.
Jackson is real good.
Black Michael.
Yeah, Black Michael.
Black Michael. When he was on TV.
This is Thriller.
I feel like,
Before Thriller.
I'm like the last of the cassettes and all that, and the CDs
Yeah.
and the.
Wait, now we had cassettes in the 90s. You can see these until like mid-90s.
But she was old enough to use them. I didn't
Yeah.
I did.
know. At 92,
Who's you?
I'm crawling around the floor. I'm opening up the CDs. I'm looking at the covers because I like the cover art.
Nah, you
You ain't never
Oh,
got a good
hold
CD,
on.
ain't know what it was. You pulled the tape out and got in trouble.
Damn, yes. There were certain tapes.
It's certain
There's
ones you
certain
ain't
tapes you
supposed
weren't
to
supposed
touch.
to touch.
Yeah.
And they were blank.
No, it's
But
one of
they-
the best
but
You're a
ones.
kid. You don't know. Your uncle that came in there. Now he ready to beat you down.
Yeah. Why you touching that?
Let him get a Teddy Pendergrass or something.
Oh my God. Don't let me Ron Isley.
I know you gonna touch my Teddy Pendergrass. Oh no.
Because if you fucked up the tape,
Nah,
they couldn't play your music.
Yeah, exactly.
You learned consequences back then. And you couldn't call the cops when you got your ass beat by your kids, by your kinfolk.
I was legal then. Yeah, you catch me down.
What? Nigga, in the parking lot. Pow!
So, did your parents have records?
My mom was a singer. My dad was a steel drummer in the Caribbean.
Okay.
Yeah, he was famous as fuck. He had like locks down. His name was Stiffy in the islands because he always ran around smashing, and girls would chase
I figured
him.
what that meant. Yeah, that's the only definition.
Yeah,
I know.
yeah. And then he left the island.
Not put two and two together.
Yeah, I
Left the island.
did. Nah, Stiffy, I'm like,
Left the
ah.
island. Went to Georgia. He's in New York, but he went to Georgia for college, and that's where he met my mom.
Okay.
And she had me when I was 8, when she was 18. Yeah. She was a Delta, he was a Kappa, and he still has the candy cane to this day.
Ooh.
That's a perfect couple.
Oh my
Yeah.
God. When I see pictures of these niggas,
Yeah.
bro, he had the half moon with the motherfucking fade, with the hair up, the top,
Show me
yeah.
that.
And he got his stuff tailor made. Like he was a different type
Oh,
of.
he was that dude. He was one of them.
It's cool, he was one of them.
Stiffy.
Good name like this. He was definitely that dude.
And he was a history major. So my pops, that's why some of these pins. By the way, this is another episode of New York Minute, and I'm here with my friends. We just kicking it.
This kid.
But yeah, my pops, man, he it's funny because he doesn't tell me certain stories. I just ask him questions.
Yeah. That's how
And he has the brand, the K brand, and the diamond on his arm. And I was like, bruh, did you get that K for me? Because my name starts with a K.
Yeah.
And he was like, nah, that's from school, man. And I was like, what? And then I would get his cane and I would twirl it around in Harlem. So, I'm gonna tell y'all about one of these pins in particular I just recently got. This one right here, that's the Empire State Building. And it says New York at the bottom. My dad worked in the Empire State Building. They let him go when the Twin Towers happened. All the companies that were in Manhattan got liquidated if anybody was connected to the Twin Towers, because the Twin Towers was a business center. So there were certain business centers that hired people in New York, and some of those centers shut down. My dad taught people how to get jobs, how to apply for resumes, how to get businesses, how to get all types of shit. Then he went into real estate.
Okay.
So he's been in real estate ever since, in New York. Works with a lot of different people and taught me the game. So I got 2 apartments in Manhattan I can get. I got 1 apartment in Brooklyn, 1 house in Brooklyn, and whatever the fuck else I want.
I heard that.
When you go to
I heard that.
Yeah, I'm going with you, brother. I'm going with you.
Trust me, I'll let you know when I'm going out there. That way we plan ahead, use PTO for our scheduling, and then we make it happen.
Did I deal with weird?
Yeah, y'all brought.
Did I deal with weird?
Oh.
The way I did it?
I was studying him because he did it slow. But he was paying attention. We were paying attention while I was talking. But y'all were looking at me. I was looking at him. And I caught how he did it. But it's okay.
No, I did. I was looking at him. He was counted like back to back versus.
No, it was the way he dealt it. No,
Oh.
the way he dealt it out. As you could, there was a sequence of the way he dealt. So let's talk about.
He asked, y'all all right with it, right?
So that's why he asked. He's a smart man. He's a smart motherfucker. I fuck with him. So, when you go to Double D's with me, nigga,
Yeah.
I will put you on the guest list. You on my guest list. Guest list. You know what I mean? Because I'm gonna have a party there.
Absolutely.
So, these lovely ladies.
Oh, that's gonna be lit.
These lovely ladies. 2022. A Chardonnay. So how do you pronounce this?
Oh, God.
That said the same thing.
Yeah.
I think you said it best.
I
I
have
don't even
no
know what it
clue.
was.
Eloan?
Eloan.
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 Eloan Chardonnay from Oregon.
Oregon, that's around y'all parts.
So the one thing that I'm gonna have to continue doing is turning on the screen, or I can press. I guess I can do YouTube. It's just so slow.
Oregon, I didn't know they made, you know what I'm saying?
Oregon.
They was winding out.
Yeah, that's where most of the good ones come from.
Really?
Really? I didn't know that.
He just the West Coast period. You know, Napa Valley and all that.
Ah,
Yeah.
nice. I can seal it back. Awesome.
That type, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I
Alright.
would love to try some.
Please do.
Courtesy of. We always gotta plug the brand now. All right.
Just friends.
Nah.
Courtesy of friends.
I'm gonna pick this up. Excuse me.
Alright. Yeah,
That's SMIMS mixology.
SMIMS. You gotta say that louder.